I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Vinny Paz. 5'7.5" tall with a reach of 70.5 inches. He'll be taking on Hector Camacho, 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Vinny Paz. If you've never seen Vinny Paz in action, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason they call him the Tasmanian Devil. Hector Camacho, one of the most unique personas boxing has ever seen. Three-time New York Golden Gloves champion, a three-division world champion, and a Hall of Famer.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Cranston, Rhode Island, in the United States, a four-time world champion known as the Tasmanian Devil, introducing Vinny Paz. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now hailing from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is the five-time world champion in three weight divisions, Hector Camacho Sr.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Todd, fighting inside the theater makes it compact. You can hear the fans, you can hear the breathing. The pressure's on. It's intense. It's intimidating.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice hook there. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Good counter punching. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Swing and a miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come back together. Listen.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He blocks the hook. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back out there. Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. And then we'll go again. You've completely switched off. You'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. A straight right just misses. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You were thinking, you were switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet.
Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab misses. That counter shot lands. And he misses with that straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your shots up. Oh, great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick. The 1 round that you lost, don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this entire fight.
Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Paz in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Switch back to the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Good work at that.
Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab not finding its target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Paz in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fight-side house. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Get back out.
Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That uppercut does not score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. Hook misses. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Paz in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
All right, don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. Don't worry about it.
Get your mind back on the job.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And you're much better than that guy. You're much better.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
That hook was off target. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Did you see that? Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Camacho goes down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Hector Camacho. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Switched off completely. Now listen, kid, I need you to follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out and focus back at that jab back. Just box, be smart.
Getting your time in already. That right hand deep.
There's the bell to start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Throws the jab but does not score. The jab slightly off target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he just misses with that jab. Through the straight left, but it won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
It's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. All you to go.
Great work, I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum off.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the...
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there.
It's round 10. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brains.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Paz in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And breathe when you're stepping the bag, all right? Good. Beautiful.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Very
set. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
And there's the bell for round 11. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Both men step back for just a moment. Just missed with that jab. Which fighter will say no mas? Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax. Get your boxing back together and get back out there and win the round.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up.
But you'll take it. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him a...
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2...
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I need to go back out there.
Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't give him any.
Hands. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up.
On to the 12th. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. It's bombs away. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
The baddest motherfucker ever.